So this is the New Year's one.
This is the New Year's one. It's either New Year's Eve or super hungover New Year's Day. So big energy.
Or the 2nd of New Year's.
Big energy.
Okay. Hello. No, hello everyone. Welcome to the SlapDuck podcast. I'm your host, George Gessie, aka Old Lang Syne's my bitch. On my right is
Sally Iqbal, aka Fireworks Enthusiast. Hey guys, how many fireworks did you set off tonight?
and Luca.
AKA the guy that will try and do AKAs this year, but probably won't because I don't like AKAs.
No.
It's not my thing.
No.
When did the AKAs start?
You
did.
literally
when?
episode 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't remember when.
I think it was episode 2.
It was something like, I think it was the first one we did in this house.
Yeah.
So 6, I think.
I don't remember why.
I don't know why. And then you just haven't fucking stopped.
So, you know what? It's interesting that we bring it up because, after this will be, I kind of called it season 2 last week.
Yeah.
It could be season 2.
Yeah.
So you could just do whatever the fuck we want now.
Are you going to retire the AKA for season 2? Never.
It's going to be a fucking staple of this podcast.
Good.
Cool.
That's good shit.
I love staplers.
By the way, you can find us on anywhere you can find, good podcasts like Stitcher Radio and Spotify, iTunes, all that sort of stuff. And I guess the most important one to mention is Radio Haver at 6 p.m. GMT on a Tuesday.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
This
Bubba.
podcast is brought to you by us
Yes.
and the guys at My Geekbox.
yeah.
Yeah.
You will
So,
find out more about My Geekbox later.
Later in the show.
Exactly that. So this is a good time to just, take a deep breath. Guys,
That's gonna
we
sound horrible.
fucking made it to the end of the year.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Made
Yeah.
it to the end of the year.
Fucking love end of year.
Yeah,
Damn.
this is quite literally, this goes out the last day of the year.
Fucking the most important day of the year as
So
well.
long as
isn't it?
Sully schedules it right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Anchor can pre-schedule everything.
Oh, I love it.
Hey.
Yeah, so this is going out the last day of the year. So, yearly recap. This is also the last day of the decade.
Fucking
Oh.
decadent.
Next
Shit.
year, 2020.
Yep.
Tomorrow, 2020.
Bloody decadent. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see you next year.
Oh! He said it!
I'll see you next decade.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Did you just hear them flex?
I mean, you guys don't even want to see how hard I'm flexing right now.
Yeah. Talking about his ween.
Yeah. No?
So, last decade, how was it, guys? Or last year, at least.
It was fucking. It was a thing.
It was
we
a
also
thing.
have friends who of the podcast that have shared their stories
Cool.
and their favorite things of the previous decade.
I think we should sprinkle those throughout the show.
Oh, I love a little bit of
I
sprinkle.
like to sprinkle on top of the gem that is us.
Cool.
Fucking-
I
Nice.
just called us a gem. We're
fucking.
probably not the gem. They're the gems, and we're
the jam.
the jam.
Trifle? Are we the trifle and they're the jam?
Can I be the fruit pieces?
Can I be the bread?
The bread.
The bread.
You mean the
Sponge
cake.
cake.
sponge fingers?
Yeah,
It's not
sponge
bread
fingers.
though, innit?
The coffee fingers.
Or whatever the fuck they are. I don't like coffee
The
though.
asparagus.
Oh my god.
Coffee sucks.
We've had this.
Yeah,
have
coffee's
we
the
argued?
worst.
You know what? Next
Probably,
episode, we're going to argue the shit out of this.
All right.
Yeah.
I will bring facts that will all be opinion based to the table.
Hey, you sound like the current president of the United States.
He made it big. Why
Yes.
can't I?
Yeah, I'm currently not catching a gold bat on Pokemon Go.
Right.
Oh, get off the fucking Pokemon with podcasting.
Well, I
mate.
just caught it. It's fine. I can now. stop.
Oh, crack fucking.
Right.
Cool.
So, what do you want to kick off with first? Do you want to recount your year?
Kick it in.
Yeah,
Shall I recount my
kick it
year?
out.
Recount your year, buddy.
Kick it.
Okay. I'm going to
Kick us
recount my
off.
year. I'm going to maybe embellish things
Ooh, I love
and
bells.
maybe not be ultra specific on certain things.
Just for legal reasons.
Just for what I want to put out in the world.
Cool.
Fucking Brady.
Put it out.
So,
Ready Player One.
at the start of this year, what was I doing? At the start of this year, I was unemployed. I was freelancing and I was looking for a job. By the time it hit February, maybe? No, it was April.
Okay.
April, I got a job.
Yay.
I got a job for a TV studio doing motion graphics stuff.
That's cool as shit.
It is
That's cool.
cool.
Don't
It is
understand it,
it's
but it's cool.
And I worked on a really cool TV show.
Has it come out yet?
It must have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of don't want to plug it because when I think about it, I think maybe my work wasn't that great.
Oh, okay.
So, whatever. I got paid a decent amount of money. I was happy with it.
Mm.
I also got a really big sense of like dread and sadness after it because just having like going from structure to no structure.
Yeah.
And then also like kind of questioning my own creative ability and all this sort of stuff kind of like got to me. And, I wasn't seeing value in the kind of work I was making and what I was doing. And I was like, oh, this is really fucking shit. I feel so sad.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Oh, sure.
And then, so unemployment again, looking for jobs constantly. And then I got another job, but this time it was more of a permanent job. And this was towards the end of the year.
This is the one you're at now, right?
Yeah, the one I'm at right now.
Permanence.
Permanent. Whoop, whoop. And it feels really good to go from and I fucking moved house.
Oh, yeah.
Moved house in July.
Moving.
And it was fucking stress.
Always is, isn't
when
it?
you're not employed, it's stressful.
I can imagine. Fuck.
But
That's...
luckily, it was kind of like the stars aligned because when I moved in, I got a message from the agency that a really good friend that I love, got me in touch with. And they were like, oh, weird that you just emailed us because we were about to call you and say that you got the job, boy.
Fucking
And I was
agency's
like,
time.
oh my God, what the fuck? So I got the job.
That's why you got the job.
Yeah.
The singing.
Yeah, well, they don't appreciate me singing at work. But
What?
let's just say I do all the time.
What?
So
I don't know what they're missing.
yeah, and it was just we're going from nothing to like this job, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, this is great.
That sense of security.
And absolutely, and I had like loads of support from everybody around me, all this sort of stuff, and then like, and then it kind of dipped again, like as it does, like with there was kind of like personal problems and all this sort of stuff, which is the kind of stuff I don't want to like throw out into the universe.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
But
yeah.
like feel like I've finally kind of come out of that now.
Ooh,
Nice.
baby.
So yeah,
shit-
it's an interesting feeling, like looking back and being like, oh, remembering how I felt and like this feels, it felt then like everything had like a grey filter on it,
Sure.
and I was quite depressed about just things and things that I don't want to go into detail on, and here we are now at the end of the year.
Now you're seeing in colour.
Fucking
Now I
full
see in
HD
colour,
and that,
full
innit?
HD, 4K,
those-
8K, 16K,
You got those
32K,
You got HD glasses on.
56K.
Modems?
Gaming glasses.
NVIDIA 2080 GTX
Dolby Cinema.
Tie?
Ti, and put it in my
Super duper.
PC, and I can play 4K games on my 4K monitor that I
No,
don't
but
own.
you got Dolby Surround Sound.
I got Dolby Surround Sound, and I've
Nice.
got Bose headphones with active noise cancellation,
It's your screen OLED.
and I've got an OLED screen, and I've got a brand new Pixel 4, and a brand new iPad that I can draw on, and a brand new. That's how my life feels. I don't actually have all these things.
I was thinking, Jesus Christ, where's this coming from, man?
It's a good job.
Yeah, it's a really good job.
No, but yeah, it's been
Still a lot from work.
it's been down, up, down, up. That's my year.
But you're ending and I guess starting a new year up,
Yes,
which is a good
I'm
place
starting
to
on an
start
up.
from.
Yeah, so that's why I feel really good. Feel real good.
Real good?
Real good.
Real good.
Good.
I feel real ass good.
Do you feel like Garfield in his movie when he sings that James Brown song?
I feel good.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I knew that I would.
Lasagna.
I feel good.
Lasagna.
I knew that I would. So good.
Lasagna.
So good.
Lasagna.
I got you.
Lasagna.
Yeah, so that was my year.
At Garfield.
And cut.
At
Right.
Garfield. Not at fucking James Brown. At Garfield.
He's dead.
Well,
I mean,
let's bring that to the table.
music never dies, but
No.
let's continue.
Wasn't he not a great man?
So is James Dean, but he's making a fucking movie, isn't he? We haven't talked about
We'll talk about that next year.
that. Okay.
James Dean's been making movies for ages.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny's Twitter strike again. Fucking hell.
Right. Who else? Who wants to recount
Sully.
their year?
Okay, I'll
You
go.
are, buddy. Because I don't want to.
Wow.
Because I don't want
That really
I will after.
It's depressing.
Fuck's
Fuck.
sake.
Okay. No, I feel good.
feel good.
I mean, this year, I think was we started on Radio Haver.
We
Literally,
did. Was the 8th of January we started?
it was like the first or second week of Jan.
Yeah.
Which fucking
Damn.
Litty committee. We built a fucking tasty audience on there.
We do. We got a really nice audience. Thank you for
Thank
listening.
you for listening.
Yeah, guys. Love
Regardless of your platform, but especially the gang at Radio Haver at 6 p.m. GMT every Tuesday.
Yeah, because we
what-
didn't start on Spotify for a while.
No, we didn't.
6 p.m. GMT on a Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they're listening now, they know what time it is.
They know it.
It's
You know
probably
what
a bit
time it
past 6
is?
p.m.
Fuck's sake.
True. Fucking. I traveled a lot this year.
Yeah,
You
do you
did?
want to reel off where you went this year? Because it's extensive.
I think I think I can
comparison
say
to
it in
me.
order. I think I went to I went to Lisbon. I went to Canada.
You go to Prague?
Prague was the year before.
Oh, shit. All right.
I went to Lisbon. I went to Canada. I went to Budapest. That's what I think.
Budapest.
That's what you're thinking. Budapest.
Budapest.
Then I went to the
Budapest.
US. Then I went back to Canada. Yeah. I might have gone somewhere else.
I feel like you're missing one out because,
I missed one out, I think. I
Can't
don't-
be that good though.
Yeah,
Can
it's really weird how he didn't mention Birmingham at least once.
no, but
why.
that's
No,
in
'cause
the
I-
UK.
Yeah,
And
but
I,
that's also
yeah,
like,
but you still travelled to
I
that's a
went to
Birmingham.
memory he
Birmingham.
doesn't want to remember.
I went to Birmingham last year
That's bullshit.
as well. If I'd never been to Birmingham, I would have said Birmingham.
Okay.
I do
But
wanna go to
went
Birmingham one day.
last year.
Yeah.
We'll
One
go
day.
bullring in that, innit?
It's fucking sick, bro.
Fucking
Don't
we'll take
me.
to Mowgli's.
Oh, in
Get
New
that-
Street
Get
Station.
that fucking sesame.
Oh, so we're not
seed.
leaving the station then, are we? Just going up there. So
Your
it's home the
eyebrows are
station.
too big, man.
Your eyebrows are too big.
A year of this and now you realise.
Fucking hell.
My dad says
Jesus
my
Christ.
dad says when I look confused, there's like two caterpillars trying to kiss.
It's true.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a lad. He's your dad.
Love my dad.
Bit
of a dick to me, though.
Good egg.
Yeah. Yeah, like George said, ups and downs. Cut out some toxic people. That was the most LA thing ever. Yeah, man. Cut out some toxic people.
I mean, like Bryce was just over here and he
Oh
was
my
like talking
God.
about how much he was like earning so much money all the time, and I was like, man, I can't fucking deal with this, bruh.
yeah, man.
What about Stephanie?
Stephanie's a bitch, dude.
Stephanie's a massive
Oh my god,
bitch.
Stephanie is the
I
worst.
actually hate Stephanie. She's a massive.
Yeah,
she's a
I
dick,
hate
bro.
that Stephanie.
She's a bitch, man. I hate her. Keanu Reeves. That wasn't Keanu Reeves.
No, that was more like who's the fucking.
It's Pat.
Alex.
It's
Pat Warburton.
Pat Warburton.
Patrick
and
Warburton.
or Dominic Dijakovic.
Hey,
the wrestler.
Peter.
Yeah.
What?
You sound just like Patrick Warburton,
That was really good.
who also
Yeah.
sounds like Dominic Dijakovic, a
Ah.
wrestler.
Oh well.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
one
I
of
know
those.
to say is, "Hey, Peter."
Oh.
In Patrick Warburton's voice. Peter. Oh, that was bad.
But yeah, no, fucking my brother got married, which is cool.
Yeah,
Hey.
bloody hell.
I'm on like an upward swing on life.
You found out that you quite like dancing.
I like dancing. It's fun.
Get some booty on. Get some boogie on, sorry. Jesus.
Why not both?
Get some booty on, bro.
Yeah.
Get those booty O's, baby. I fucking, most important thing, I fucking love TikTok.
Oh, God, this has been a TikTok thing for you this year, isn't it?
This year's been my TikTok year. I've made friends on TikTok, which is
mental.
lit.
That's pretty sick, actually.
You
You know what?
fucking-
I shat on TikTok when it first
fucking
came out,
vibing.
but now I'm like, you know what?
It's a fucking
If
vibe.
one of my good friends is on it and he's enjoying it, then
We've
yeah,
got a-
I'll have to support
got a
him.
good number of
I don't know,
followers
I-
on TikTok.
I too shat on TikTok, and now I'm not going to shit on
Hey,
TikTok. I'll piss on
download-
it, but I'm not going to shit.
Oh wait, listen. There's a lot of you on Radio Haver, and I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers by the end of the year. So if you're listening to this, get your phone, download TikTok,
No.
and follow me at Sully_Iqbal. Please, I'm trying to hit 2,000 by the end of the year. I'm like 100 off. Maybe I would have hit it by now, but like, please.
I mean, he's doing his best.
Yeah, he's doing it.
You can't really like, you can't like shit on him doing his best.
No,
Fucking plug that shit.
what I
Plug it.
always say to people is kind of like, I'm really happy he's on it because then I don't have to be.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Because if it ever blows up,
Turn
Sully's going to blow up and then we can just ride the coattails.
turn off your notifications. It's fine. Just follow me.
Don't watch my shit. Just
follow me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this year's been like, it was up, then there was some down, and it's like up higher than the up.
That's
the
good.
beginning, like a graph.
So it's good
I
growth.
work with analytics a lot, so I like looking at graphs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been down up for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
down up for you.
Yeah, it's like fucking the Wagner's hero redemption arc
Nice.
thing.
Fucking yes.
Yes.
I appreciate the shit out of that. That's so good. I'm so fucking jazzed for what he just
You look
said.
you got a big smile.
Mate, my whole year has been a fucking hero's journey. Are you mad? Of course I'm gonna fucking love that. Oh, I'm the protagonist, bro.
Of your
Technically,
own story.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
my
we all
own
are.
story.
Anyway, that's me.
Hmm.
Oh,
In a box.
I
Was
thought
it?
that was a book. I thought he was closing.
Oh, it's a book, a box, but that's similar.
Yeah,
Begin with B.
he's closing it,
He's closing
and then
opening
and
the
then
next
tomorrow
chapter.
he's gonna
it's
open
a
the
new
next one.
It's a new one.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna now hand this over to the librarian, and he's gonna give it to Luca.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
fuck my year.
I know.
Okay, boomer.
Oh, do you remember that?
I hate that.
Remember that meme?
That's
Remember
what's
that
my
meme
favourite
that no one
thing
gives a
of
shit
the
about? Yeah.
I still do.
Yeah. Well. All right, TikTok. Yeah. So this year's been good, for the most part. I think like everyone, it's like ups and downs, but I've had a good time this year. Like, I really enjoyed the podcast. So like being able to like outside of work, kind of see you guys and kind of
That's
I guess
gay.
have all right.
But he's
Sorry.
not. He's not wrong.
Don't love
though.
you anymore, mate.
He's
Jesus.
not wrong though, is he?
Well, yeah, I've enjoyed the podcast this year. I've enjoyed a lot. Just kind of, I've been more social this year than any year before,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is something I'm trying to do next year as well. Just kind of put myself out there a bit more than I normally do. I'm not the
Yeah.
most outgoing of people to those who I don't know.
Well, I mean, like,
I don't know about
of the
that.
3 people in this room.
Yeah, I think you're pretty outgoing.
Yeah, but it's pretty fucking low bar in this room. Let's be
Well,
honest,
that hurts
guys.
my feelings, but it's true.
I mean,
It's a really low bar.
Fucking-
Chihuahua could leap that.
Listen,
fucking
come at
thing.
me at Street Fighter 5, bro.
I watch
cool,
a
that's
lot
what
of.
I'm
I
saying.
travel a
I
lot
have
for
to leave the
wrestling,
house
dude.
first.
I'm traveling for a lot of wrestling.
I'm out in Blackpool.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
fucking lit.
Jesus.
Anyway, sorry.
And never come back.
Sorry. Yeah, hopefully.
Just remembered what I'm really excited for next year, but carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah, but it's been a good year, and I won't say it's kind of up and down kind of thing. It's been somewhat consistent, which is both good and bad.
Yeah,
I've not
it's
gone
good.
up. I've not gone down. It's just
No,
kind
but
of been somewhat level.
I think that's life, though.
Yeah,
It's a good thing.
That's good.
and I'm hoping next year put myself out there a bit more and kind of get a bit more. I feel like I've hit certain like thresholds for certain things that I just kind of like done with. Like work, I enjoy doing what I do, but I'm looking to kind of go a bit further now.
Yeah.
So if that's kind of like my one goal for the entirety of next year is kind of like see how I can progress in whatever field I kind of
Break
thrive
that
in the
glass
most.
ceiling.
Yeah, break that glass door. The app's really good.
It's the ceiling.
Oh fuck that. Oh.
You-
Glass door's the website.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah,
app.
don't
What's
leave,
that what you were
don't
going
leave a bad
for?
review.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't leave a bad review.
That's kind of rude, though.
Don't leave a bad review. Don't leave a bad review.
Oh, the door!
No, it's weird. We should have really planned for this one.
we
No,
kind
we
of
have
did.
planned.
In our hearts. We
In
have.
our hearts, we planned. Yeah, it's been a year, and I've enjoyed the year, and I'm looking forward to the next year. If I'm honest, turned 25 this year.
Fucking, you're old
Wow.
as shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, not that old.
Yeah, man, you're fucking
I mean,
old.
please.
That's pretty fucking old, bro.
Fucking
that's
Berlin Wall shit there.
Berlin Wall shit there.
Damn.
Yeah, I turned 25 this year, and it doesn't feel like a landmark. I still feel. It doesn't feel like I'm old, which
Yeah.
I guess I'm not. It's fucking 25. It's
I mean,
really bloody young.
Old's how you feel, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so I like
I know. I
your
definitely.
brother's 25, right?
Yes.
and he's married now.
Yeah, but he's brown, so.
Yeah, I am nowhere near that. Like in the fucking slightest.
He's brown, so.
Ooh. Are you kind of in the middle?
All right, that sounds really like cryptic. Me going, I was kind of thinking, are you too young for it? I don't think you are.
I feel too young.
I think.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, well, if you feel
I
you
feel too young
yes.
for it. I'm not. People get married when they're fucking 17, but I feel too young.
That's semi-illegal.
That's semi-legal,
I
actually.
mean, it totally is.
Semi-legal.
Still
Which
fine.
kind of also means semi-illegal.
Oh, that's a weird middle ground.
Yeah, well,
Let's talk about that.
All right,
Half full, half
optimism
empty.
and pessimism. Jesus,
Yeah,
Mr. Glass half empty.
I love me some
Glass door.
philosophy.
Don't leave a bad review.
Hold the door.
Yeah, oh, jeez, that's happened this year, isn't it?
Oh shit, yeah.
Actually, fuck it. Let's progress because this is not just the end of a year.
Okay, yeah, but let's wrap up your year.
Yeah, maybe it's fine. Cool,
That's
done.
cool.
Easy.
What, you done?
I want to
Yeah,
give you a
done.
nice
It's
finish.
just-
All right.
yeah, I mumbled through that. I'm sorry about that.
Jesus Christ.
I saw on Twitter, right?
Yep.
It was people like, sorry for the squeak.
That's squeaky as shit.
People were saying like, oh, what's the best like YouTube video of the decade, or what's the best this of the decade, or what's this, and
I
this.
don't remember.
How can you pinpoint one?
So
TikTok.
like, Game of Thrones coming out.
Yeah, Game
was
of Thrones
really good.
was this decade.
That was,
Was it?
That, it was
Well, it started
yeah.
during the decade and ended during the decade.
Game of Thrones.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Good.
And you know my opinion on Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I completely
Parasite.
forgot that. I was like,
Yeah.
why
No,
did he just disagree with me?
Yeah.
When did Phil
Why
Mar-
is he supporting my every fucking move?
Well, I'm doing good.
Well, I'm not being Breaking Bad, but I love that people love it.
Yeah,
And that was during this decade.
we
really
got a
good.
Star Wars trilogy this decade.
We did brand
We
new
did.
one, and they
Yeah.
don't suck, which is great. Now means there's more good Star Wars movies than bad.
Are we in the same decade?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Force Awakens came out 4 years ago.
Wow, really?
No, 6 years ago.
Wow.
Every 2 years.
6 years.
6 years ago, Force Awakens.
Jeez!
I feel
Wait.
like I'm right. I feel like I'm right. I might not be.
Wait.
Right.
6 years ago.
I will look.
It was 2014.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
I was
Almost 6.
still at uni.
I
I don't think it came out of uni, did it? Did it?
2015.
Fuck me.
Yes,
I was
'cause
still
I-
at uni. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
I was
Damn.
working on Waterstones.
Sick.
I was just graduated uni. I
Damn.
just graduated.
Moving
Like,
on
a
from
few months
shit.
beforehand.
I went to uni in this decade.
Uni in this decade. And this decade's been a very
Fuck.
big decade for
Yeah.
a lot of our generation.
Oh my god.
I love a
I
deck.
went to college and
College.
got a degree.
Yeah.
And moved to London
Yeah.
London.
and got a cool job.
See, this is the crazy thing.
Shit, man.
I have a couple of friends that are very obsessed with, oh my God, I'm getting older. Now I'm 25. It's so close to 50. It's like,
it's halfway.
it's halfway. And also think about the entirety of your life has happened in those just 25
Yeah.
years. How much has happened? How much has happened in
Fucking-
the past 5 years?
Fucking dick ton, innit?
Like
In the past decade, a dick ton.
a dick
That's a
ton.
lot of dick.
Yeah, that's so much dicks.
But yeah, just this decade alone, the past 10 years, I think for a lot of people of our generation, it's been pretty substantial.
Yeah.
We've seen turmoil worldwide scale. We've seen
war.
famine,
We've seen
death. Death also had a game out. War, death, Fury. Fury had a game out.
What the fuck are you talking?
Darksiders.
Oh, I thought you were doing
I
Pestilence.
had no
next.
idea what you were talking about.
What?
I literally, my head was like,
No.
Is he-
I do
is-
like
he's
the
broken
Darksiders.
again. He's
I do like
broken
the
again.
Darksiders games.
What about Lust?
yeah, like what? Did the PS3 come out in this?
No, PS3 and 360 were like 2007, 2008. But
Gluttony.
the
PS4?
PS4 and Xbox One that came out during
Switch.
this generation, that was 2014.
Switch?
And like 2020, we're getting the next generation of consoles. So that kind of closes that off.
Fucking yeah, mate.
You look at just pieces of art that we've had from. Let's stick to gaming for like the next little bit.
Games.
Big games that have come out during this generation.
Last
The
of Us.
Last of Us.
Death Stranding.
Wait,
I think it's a pretty big game.
It's a pretty big game.
Last
It's-
of Us
I think
came
he
out
got
last gen.
fired.
Yeah,
Oh, but as at the end.
It was
yeah,
within
sorry,
this decade.
sorry,
Kojima
yes.
got fired, started a new company,
and put out a game.
and put out a game.
Yeah, God of War,
God of War, yeah.
which at the moment it's like a tenner.
I know.
You got it?
Yeah, well, I think by this time I will have had it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
hopefully the
babe.
next time we do a podcast, we can talk about it.
I'll
What is happening?
I'll finish it then.
Yeah, please, because we could be 2 years late to talk about it. But
Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid.
well, isn't almost the entirety of the Dark Souls stuff? What was Dark Souls
Maybe.
1? I think it was maybe just before.
2000, I think. No, wait,
No, Jesus Christ,
no
no.
fucking way. Sorry.
Have a look. But I think like the entirety of that, which has spawned and influenced a massive amount of gaming,
saying 3D Pokemon.
What's it like? The Star Wars game.
2011 was the first Dark Souls.
Oh my god! So
That's insane.
Literally the beginning.
The whole Dark
almost the
Souls
beginning.
series.
I get Demon Souls. If you count it, was I think a couple years beforehand.
Oh, let's have a
That's a
look.
demon though, it's not dark.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's kind of what kicked it off. Like that has inspired massive things like
Demon
Sekiro.
Souls was 2009.
2009. The newest Star Wars game takes so much inspiration from the Dark Souls franchise.
I need to buy that.
So a game series that has started in the past decade has influenced something as massive as Star Wars.
War Stars.
That's very true. I did
Fucking-
not think about that.
Something as niche as like because it's a very niche style of gaming. Like Dark Souls is huge and it's a very vocal audience, but when you look at the grand scheme of things, most people would pick it up and be like, "This isn't for me. It's way too hard."
Yeah.
But that is drip fed. Like God of War took from that. Like Star Wars was taken from that. There's been so many games.
Like Hollow Knight and stuff, I think.
Hollow Knight
is
is
similar.
definitely influenced by that. It's like 2D version of it.
Blasphemous.
I don't know Blasphemous.
That came out this year, and it was like a sprite game, but
the-
it looks dark as fuck.
The Surge and the Surge 2, like the European games from a far smaller team, but again influenced from that, and they've built a following off of the back of this thing that's started and only existed for the most part during this decade.
Fucking Neo,
Neo 2's coming out.
the Tekken series, Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear. I'm pretty sure they all came out this year.
Yeah.
No, not this year. I mean this decade,
It's mad,
except for like the really early ones. but-
yeah. But this decade has been pretty huge for gaming,
yeah, man.
and I guess this has been this decade and the generation before it. I guess the closing end of the last decade
Yeah,
has been, at least for me, the biggest kind of gaming years of my life. Like the biggest parts that have influenced what I'm into. Like I started gaming when I was younger, but that's just what I get my hands on. But I've kind of been able to get my own stuff during this decade.
Yeah.
'Cause I've had some sort of income.
I mean,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
it.
Good
in
shit.
this decade, the entire gaming industry has
Boom.
completely boomed and changed.
Yeah,
You
we have
got
now
shit
live
like-
service games.
You got stuff like Fortnite, which is a game that is free and was the biggest game for the past 2 years.
The past decade, free to play has gone
Yeah.
from something very small on either mobile or
Or a
like the
demo.
odd PC games to the biggest game in the world is a
Yeah.
free to play game.
Yeah, man.
Some of the biggest
Fucking
games in the world are free to play
Destiny.
games. Destiny
Free
is
to
actually
play.
free to play now,
Exactly.
with like an asterisk.
Really?
Yeah, so like it's free to play, and then if you want
The
a
base
couple of the
game.
expansions,
Yeah,
you
but-
purchase them separately.
Something like Warframe is a huge game. that's
Warframe is a
free-to-play.
massive game that started during this generation.
PS4 sold the most consoles it's ever sold.
Yeah,
It's
and
shut on
aside,
everything else.
aside from the PlayStation 2, it is the highest selling console ever.
The
It's
PlayStation 2.
over 100 million, which at the start of this decade, all the predictions were consoles are going to fail, gaming is changing to mobile only.
Yeah.
Nah.
And everyone just went,
Mm-mm.
fuck that, no it's not. And it's now bigger than ever.
And now the future is being paved.
Mm.
Like we will all shit on Google Stadia this year.
Oh yeah, it's
But
fucking trash.
give that 10 years.
Yeah.
That will be the next
You
shit.
have them doing, Xbox doing their xCloud thing. Sony's had PlayStation Now for a while.
But the fucking
and maybe there'll be
Switch.
cross-play
There's
for
Maybe
every
I'll be
game.
Tracer.
Well, actually, recently, Minecraft has come out as crossplay on PlayStation 4 finally as
Yeah.
well. So that those kind of walls are breaking down. So the thing, I guess, the idea that a lot of us had as kids, where what if we could each own different consoles and play together?
Mm.
That by the end of the next decade, that might not even just be a concept. That could just be reality,
Yeah.
which is
And oh my
fantastic.
god, my wallet is going to suffer next year.
VR.
Woohoo, it's
VR
yeah.
started this decade. Who knows where that's going
I've
to
already
go.
set money aside or setting money aside for the next gen.
Damn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that's
I'm
a
getting
good
it day
shout.
one. I got this gen day one.
I will get a PS5.
Yeah.
Maybe not day one, but I will
I might. I
definitely get
waited
one.
2 years. To get
I've
my
seen
PS4.
that like the dev kits are really ugly though.
but the
like
dev
the-
kits are always ugly.
PS5 looks ugly as shit.
I mean, the PS4 ones are ugly, PS3 ones are
I
ugly.
kind of want an ugly console.
yeah,
yeah.
innit? Like I saw the picture of the PS5 and I was like, I could fuck with that. I could have that. I
Also-
don't care if it looks shit.
I
It's
could
gonna
fuck
play
it.
well.
Yeah,
I
but
fuck
for me,
it.
I don't care what it looks like, so long it sits in my fucking thing, and I see
Yeah.
the front of it to put a disc in.
yeah,
I don't care what it looks like, so long as it runs as good as possible and as quiet as possible. I'm fucking
We
good.
be running.
Yeah. But there's been a lot that's happened this decade.
Yeah, man, it's been insane.
What about favorite? We've done games, film.
Oh.
It's been a lot of good movies. And
Fuck, dude.
I know, like my memory is literally like this year and last year.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's
So I'll
trash.
probably remember shit
there's
after this
something pretty
episode.
big that's happened in cinema over the past decade.
For me-
and it started slightly before.
What?
Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah.
Doctor Doom.
This day, like what? When
Oh fuck yeah! Actually, that's a really big. That's a
Avengers!
big thing.
that is a massive thing that's happening in the world of cinema. It's kind of
Let me see when the
flips-
Avengers movie came out.
the first
No,
Avengers
the
movie.
first Avengers of 2012. I remember that.
Fucking
So,
hell.
So I remember going.
Technically-
I believe I went with an ex-girlfriend.
Oh damn!
Ooh,
Ooh,
hope she's
shit.
not listening.
Oh, probably not.
What's the name?
Sick.
I'm not putting
Go on,
that out there.
dox her. Go on.
I'm
Tell us her
not
address.
that kind of person. I remember. So that happened in 2012. I think the overall thing probably started in
Iron Man's-
2008.
I think Iron Man was 2008.
Yeah.
Then if you're counting Incredible Hulk, was that 2007, 2006?
No, that was
Yeah.
after.
No, wait,
That was
it?
after.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
Most
movie-
people get it wrong.
That movie
but
was
yeah.
shit anyway.
But for the most part, the Marvel cinematic universe has like flipped cinema on its head and kind of shown that you can
You
can tell a long story in this specific way and get like the general public behind some
get people very excited for it.
Over some nerd
excited
shit.
for some super nerdy shit.
Fucking nerd shit.
Like, there are people who are Marvel fucking MCU fans that would never touch a comic book and think it's the dumbest thing in the world.
It's fucking lame, man.
But they can recite the fucking backstory of Red Skull and why he's in fucking Endgame
brother
or
did that.
Infinity War, but they don't know single thing about the comics.
my brother's like, that's some nerd shit. Then after watching the Avengers, like, fucking, did you know, like,
Did you know about this?
Do you know who Namor is? I'm like, yeah, man, he's
He's fucking cool,
he
dude.
bangs Black Panther's wife. He's like, oh man, did you know Vision and Wanda? She's a mutant. It's like, yeah, man, I know. She's Magneto's kid.
You know what? The best gift I received.
Mhm.
Well, one of the best gifts I've received from
Friendship?
but from like an
Sucker.
acquaintance, I'd say.
I love her.
Yeah.
I was at uni, and we did like Secret Santa, and I got a book of like all the Marvel like superheroes and stuff. It was like
Ooh.
a small book, but you open it and it's like it tells you their class, like what their powers are,
Oh.
who they're related to, and like
That's
in what
tasty.
stories and stuff. I was like, this is such a great well of knowledge.
Like a big family tree style.
Literally, yeah. I was like, and it was around the time when they were like, Luke Cage is coming out on Netflix. And I was like, I wonder what Luke Cage is. And I looked in it, I was like, Luke Cage. He's friends with Iron Fist. Can't remember his name though. Danny Rand.
Yeah.
It's like, he's friends with Danny Rand, and they're part of the Defenders. I'm like, what the fuck is it? And I look it up, the Defenders. It's so good. It was
think
such a
you
good
still
little
have it?
thing. Yeah, it's at home.
That's great.
You think every morning Kevin Feige wakes up and that's his Bible? It's in this thing. It's like, what's today's sermon?
Oh mate, that man has memorized that and then some. He's like, I feel like you could walk in and say a random superhero to him and he goes, "Let me tell you the backstory. Sit right down."
It's like Kevin Feige
You ever heard of
Excalibur. It's like,
Moon Knight?
Yes, I fucking love Moon Knight. I cannot wait for whatever they do.
Fucking Moon Knight.
Moon Knight,
Lame
Shit,
ass
Batman.
Batman.
lame ass Batman with
Shit,
mental
Batman.
health issues. It's gonna be great.
You could have said to someone good like Taskmaster.
I love Taskmaster.
Or
I
the
love
Purple
the
Man.
show Taskmaster, which happened this decade, but that's on the
fucking
TV
what
side,
in
and
there?
that's
Yeah.
some super
We're
niche.
gonna
and
talk
only
about-
But yeah,
UK
movies.
based.
We're gonna talk about
Movies.
wrestling as
For me, Spider-Verse, that is like has stamped its like
Spot
Yeah.
for you.
in my brain. Like
Yeah.
I fucking love that film so much. What else? Like
For me, Blade Runner 2049 happened this decade.
still haven't seen it.
That is one of my
Same.
favorite
I
movies
need
this
to
decade.
watch it.
There's been a good few by the same director actually. Denis Villeneuve. He's in that. He's done Arrival, one of the best.
Oscar snub.
Yep, I fully agree with that because it was one of my favorite movies ever made. Sicario, he also did.
Great movie.
Fantastic
Fucking
fucking
sick.
film. He's now doing Dune.
Really?
What?
Did you not know this?
Man, that's
Like
doable.
actual Dune.
Yeah, and like it's him doing it, so it's gonna be fucking good.
It's gonna be-
I've yet to see a bad movie by that man.
It's gonna be long
I don't
as
think
shit.
I don't think it's possible for him to make a bad movie.
You know what I'm waiting
I
for?
just said that, didn't I? Sorry.
Bad movie.
I'm waiting for Guillermo del Toro, specifically Guillermo del Toro,
Yes.
to do a Lovecraft film.
Yes.
That's what I'm waiting
HP.
for.
What about
I
his-
really want
George.
that.
What about his cat?
Yes.
I want that shit. Guillermo, if you're listening, right? I don't think you will be, but if you're listening,
Well, I am.
can you like just now that it's in the air, now that I've said it, can it just make its way to you and you just work
Can
your
we just start
awesome
a
magic?
rumor that he's doing that to try and like build up anticipation for it? So
Oh
he has to do
shit!
it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear about that? Guillermo del Toro's doing a fucking
Lovecraft
HP
movie. Yeah.
movie.
It's so weird. I actually did hear that.
I don't know which one it is. I'm
Where did
hoping
you
it's
hear
Shadows of
about it?
Innsmouth.
Oh
Shadow
my
of
god!
Innsmouth, but I don't
Yeah.
know which one it's going
Where
to
did
be.
you hear about that on the SlapDuck fucking podcast? podcasts.
Heard about it on the SlapDuck podcast.
Fucking, that sounds like a good podcast. Where do you think I can listen to them?
It's weird because you can find them on Radio Haver at 6 p.m.
And, like,
GMT on a Tuesday.
I also heard you could find them anywhere you can find good podcasts.
Yeah, I
love
think
this so
I think
much.
maybe like Spotify, iTunes,
Stitcher
Radio.
I heard it doesn't matter. It's just they're everywhere.
There we were. Except for SoundCloud. I can't find
Yeah,
them on
what the
SoundCloud.
fuck is
Yeah, like-
SoundCloud?
But also,
It's
who
weird how
uses
SoundCloud died in like 2025. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
Fuck SoundCloud.
Looking,
Died in 2025.
yeah.
Nah,
I'm looking into the future, boys.
But yeah.
there's I feel like it's weird. You look back at a decade and you only remember the most recent few years.
Of course.
Yeah, you do.
Makes sense.
Of course you do. But there was like what? There was a referendum this year. Well, not this year. I mean, this decade.
2015,
You know,
I believe.
I feel like this decade has
General
been
election.
populated from really, at least from, I guess, our standing, really shitty political things, almost globally.
Almost like
Donnie Trump.
as soon as that happened,
Everything
that
shit.
painted the rest of the decade.
He
Yeah.
turned the fan on and started throwing shit into it, and everyone else went, "Yeah, throw some more."
But even before that, was all this the Arab Spring, the Arab uprisings and stuff, and Libya and stuff. That was like the first half of the decade. So like fucking all of that stuff, and it was like Brexit and the election we just had. The
I
outcome
just
of
want
that.
to. Islamic State? Is that during
Yeah.
this
I
decade?
believe ISIS
Yeah.
was this year.
Yeah,
ISIS.
well, this decade, wasn't it?
Al
This decade
Qaeda
even,
was
yeah.
that this decade?
I think
That
the decade
was
before.
last decade.
Was
well,
it?
technically,
They a bit like us. They do rebrand.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
they rebrand.
Oh my god!
They've
no.
rebanned a lot. Technically, they
We
were
cannot liken ourselves to terrorists.
technically.
Well, everyone knows about them.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Technically, I believe Al Qaeda might have been the 80s.
Oh god.
Okay, right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
think the US.
See that name stuck
created
around.
them. Jesus Christ! I'm on this podcast.
Fuck yeah. We're now on a watch list. At least we get more listeners.
I was already on it.
Right. Okay. So
Let's move from politics.
Right, I want a massive change this year. Has been on the TV front and actually distribution front.
TV.
Streaming.
oh my god.
This
yeah.
decade is
Yeah,
the
man,
uprising
I-
of streaming.
I love Hey You.
Netflix, Amazon Prime,
Hey You.
Hulu TV, HBO,
Hey You.
Sky Go,
Hey you.
Hey You,
Yeah, well, that hey, the fucking
Twitch,
Twitch.
YouTube Live, Instagram Live, Facebook Live,
But
TikTok
also,
Live.
TikTok Live,
But also,
Hey
from
You.
the point of music as well, that industry has
fucking
fucking
Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, no one likes
Hi-Fi.
Tidal, Hi-Fi,
Hey You.
Hey You,
Hey you. You really want to watch some Kardashians, don't you?
HMV,
Ghana music.
HMV are gone.
Zavi. Do you
They're
remember
gone.
Zavi?
They're an online store now.
Zavi, was it around this decade?
If it was at the very beginning of it,
2011, maybe?
maybe yeah.
Hey you.
But the way we consume
Media.
media has changed. This decade has been probably the biggest change
Yeah.
from like
Yeah.
because it used to be like a format change. You
Yeah.
went from tape to DVD, DVD to Blu-ray, that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Which is like you're still doing the same actions. You're putting something into something
Yeah.
underneath your TV and watching it.
Yeah.
It's shifted now. People can just stream it and watch it anywhere. They watch it on their phones. They watch
But-
it.
Yeah, because even within that, it was like, first you can watch it on your computer, then it's like you can watch it on your phone, then you can stream to your TV. And now it's like I can talk to my TV and tell my TV to
Show me
put
it.
a show on for me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
it's like
Madness.
Wait.
God, oh, you're not gonna.
wait,
you
wait,
can't. No,
wait,
this is
wait.
not okay.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Oh, my
why
God.
of all songs?
Now playing.
But yeah, it's kind of mad.
Despacito came out, and the sequel still hasn't come out.
Like that.
What? Despacito?
God
there was literally
damn.
there was a meme where it was like Despacito, like when's the sequel coming out? Because the first one was so good. I thought it was funny, but yeah.
Vine died.
Vine died.
Vine lived
came
and died.
left, and
TikTok
TikTok rose
rose
from the ashes.
Ashes and is now sending data to China.
Yeah.
That's fine. Who isn't though, innit?
But
We are.
for me, like the streaming wars, I guess, are the end of this, and probably the next decade will be the streaming wars. Now that streaming is here to stay for the most part,
Yeah.
the next decade will be everyone trying to get a piece of the action because everyone is at the
Everyone
moment.
has though, isn't it?
Well, towards the end of this year, people started to.
Yeah.
Apple came out with theirs, Disney came out with theirs, but it's like Disney's not even over here yet.
But loads of them have started doing it.
HBO are doing
NSBC,
theirs.
NBC.
NBC has one. CBS has
They're all
one.
coming. CBS is
true.
out, Peacock, which is the NBC one, is
Yeah,
coming out next
next
year.
year.
HBO Max is next year.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you guys know all this shit?
Oh,
I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. Hello.
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 Podcasts are wrestling and tech. So.
But it's crazy what the Netflix kind of paved the way for this. And say what you will about Netflix and the way that we consume media. Netflix has kind of made a platform that smaller movies can thrive on because they can't any longer thrive in the cinema for the most part.
Yeah.
Like independent movies, most people like Netflix will buy it for a little bit and like you get the budget back. They'll buy it and they will fund your next thing
And then,
from that, and
like,
it's on theirs.
If we think about this year alone, The Irishman came out.
Yeah.
And The Irishman had a cinema release and then a Netflix release.
Yeah.
Like, what? I think that's the first time that's ever happened.
It's happened a couple of times before.
Okay,
But,
fuck me. Fuck my life then.
But
always wrong.
No.
Always the bridesmaid.
No, it's
Never.
Bridesmaids came out this decade.
Did it?
Maybe.
In stereo.
That was good.
Yeah, so I can't remember what it was. It was the Spanish director Inarritu, his movie that came out last year. It's all like black and white.
Roma
came out last year, and for you to get accepted into the Academy Awards, you have to have at least a cinema release, which they changed this year, which is why Irishman got a slightly wider cinema release, just so
Wow.
they can be accepted by those awards.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've seen The Irishman, it's like 3 hours of
Well, Roma got nominated.
slow shit.
Roma won Best Foreign Film, didn't it?
I think best cinematography, probably best foreign film, because it's
foreign.
Yeah.
Because it's foreign and it's really good, apparently.
But Netflix are funding those kind of things, doing big creators. Like Michael Bay's next movie is coming out on Netflix.
I mean, to be fair, Netflix is doing a good job for like anime and cartoons as well.
They're doing some fantastic stuff.
They're funding a lot of cartoons.
Hey, and Netflix sets up.
Yeah, a few years ago, they did essentially a sequel to Devilman with Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah.
Which was like a highly rated anime series. I watched One Punch Man through it.
Yep.
There's
Castlevania.
Fucking hell, yeah, Castlevania.
Fucking incredible show based off an incredible game series.
And really well done. And off the back of that, the guy who's doing it, he's doing a Devil May Cry anime off the back.
That's
Potentially
fucking cool.
doing a Zelda one.
Potentially doing a Zelda one.
Where the fuck are you guys getting this information?
That's like a rumor from last year.
What are you trying to say? I listen to music all the time, and
it doesn't tell you anything new.
And the only podcast I listen to besides this one is the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. So I need to branch out.
Tiny Meat Gang happened.
Tiny Meat Gang happened.
Fucking the rise of essentially influencers was this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this decade. Podcasts were around before this decade, but they are now...
They're taking the
mainstream.
mantle.
Yeah, so I actually I saw this data on LinkedIn, and podcasts are now more important to certain brands than video streaming platforms.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
For getting awareness out there, because I guess the money that you need to put into a podcast is far less, and the barrier to entry is non-existent. It's free. It's put some marketing, get it in front of people, you're done.
Literally, yeah.
Which
we need to do.
Which is mad.
Which
like,
we need to.
So brands are using podcasts as marketing. Halo's last game, they did this whole narrative podcast series.
That's fucking tasty.
Oh yeah, they did
and
do
it
that.
was better than the fucking game.
We should do
Ooh,
that.
damn.
I mean, everyone, story-wise, everyone feels it's better than the game. And those sort of things are coming out. Marvel are doing stuff. There's a Wolverine one that's a story-based.
Whoa, that's fucking tasty.
I've yet
That's
to listen.
insane.
It's on my thing to listen to, but
That's cool, man.
yeah.
Rise of audiobooks.
The rise of audiobooks and audio storytelling,
Audible.
whether it's Audible, whether it's iBooks, whatever it is, or if it is podcasts.
Like
Audio
iBook.
storytelling is massive now.
Yeah, man.
And we have the very smallest slither of it.
It's fine.
But-
We're going to make our own fucking audiobook.
but-
Fuck it.
Which kind of brings me on to next year.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, before that, can I
Oh.
do a very quick other retrospective?
Yes.
For me.
Yeah.
So-
I'm just curious about how much time we've got. How much time have we got?
We got some time.
It's going to be very quick, though. It's literally, you guys can get bored, but the past decade has been fucking incredible for wrestling.
There we go.
2010, fucking the first year of it, Shawn Michaels retires, one of the greatest wrestlers to ever live. The Undertaker's 21-year undefeated streak at WrestleMania was ended this decade.
Jesus.
Fucking incredible.
He must have got a payday for that one.
He got knocked out in the middle of the match. He wrestled most of that match with a concussion.
Jesus.
That's fucking sick.
Incredible.
Man.
Not good, though.
I mean,
nah,
yeah,
it's
but
fucking
admire
old.
it, bro.
Admire it.
You had a company that, well, this year that started, that's essentially the only thing since 2002, well, since 1998 that could potentially overtake the WWE. You have the first ever 7-star match out of a 5-star system.
Whoa.
The last match to get 6 stars, I think, was in the 80s.
Whoa.
So it's fucking incredible.
That's mad.
That's just yeah.
That's good shit.
yeah.
Fucking.
I don't know what he's saying, but I know this is pretty
I
cool.
can see the passion.
Women's wrestling has gone from being a bathroom break to being probably some of the most engaging wrestling you can ever watch right now.
That's good shit.
That
as
is
well.
good.
They put some respect on those women. British wrestling has gone from being fucking guys fighting at Butlins to being
a
funded,
major motion picture.
being funded
Yeah.
by the UK, by the WWE, being funded by
The Rock.
ITV. The Rock made a movie about it.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
It's so good, man. And I can
Awesome.
I can gush the same about like anime and so many good things came out this year. I mean, One Piece hit like I think it's 20-year anniversary or something
Jesus
for the manga.
Christ.
Let me just double check that. But Naruto came out and finished.
Wait, really?
I don't know if
within
it's this decade.
It can't be within this
Maybe
decade.
maybe Shippuden.
Yeah, Shippuden definitely. Well,
Yeah,
I don't even know about that actually.
Because I feel like Naruto was out
Okay,
fucking
n-
ages back,
okay,
man.
wait.
Naruto's one of the young
Naruto
boys.
started in 1999.
There we go.
Fuck, but the
and it
but the
ended in
anime.
2015, I think.
I'm never watching that, am I?
And Boruto.
No, that's just the manga.
Oh,
Boruto
Just.
came out.
Boruto came, and One Punch Man came out. There's been so many great things that's come out this year
Parasite
for
came
anime.
out.
Honestly, and like some of the best ones as well. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, I'm not a big anime watcher in comparison to, I guess, fans like you guys. But off the back of doing this podcast, I've watched more,
yeah.
and I've come to kind of
Bitch.
appreciate a lot of it. Like some of it less so than others, but there's been a lot of good.
Man, you need to watch some big titty anime.
No,
big
you
titty anime.
don't. You need to watch some My Hero Academia.
Some terrible etchy.
And
How long is that?
My Hero Academia is broken up into seasons. So there's like 25 episodes each season. And I think there's 4 at the
Fuck,
moment.
That's a lot of boys. It's less than
It's
Naruto.
100 episodes.
I cannot stress enough how good that show is.
All Might.
All right, does it start good?
Yes,
All right, I'll for you.
it starts
I'll give it
great.
a go.
Where can
Yeah.
you watch it? Amazon. Or
You can
Netflix?
watch it on Radio Haver at 6 p.m. GMT.
But Netflix probably, yeah.
No, unfortunately, you might have to do Crunchyroll, which is a bit shit.
Well, I'd see for me, I like watching them on the way to work and back because it's like the perfect
Yeah, I
commute
know,
thing.
I know.
And unless you can download now with Crunchyroll, I ain't getting that.
Crunchy Crow.
So hopefully in the next couple of years, Crunchyroll,
Sorts
get on
out.
that shit.
Hey, at
Yes,
CEO of Crunchyroll.
But can I roll back to where I was going?
Please
yeah,
do.
Sorry, yes.
So the one thing, well, there's a couple of things I'm looking forward to next year in particular. And I'm going to talk about the events, the things, and then in myself.
Go
It's a
for
lot
it.
of fucking.
Right. So the events are, I'm definitely going to see Leanne LaHavis perform with the BBC Orchestra at the Barbican.
That sounds
Lovely.
fucking.
I am fucking
Sophisticated as shit.
jazzed.
Yeah.
So jazzed. Anybody knows who Leanne LaHavis is? Oh my God, why didn't you get tickets?
I think you've
Sorry,
mentioned
you
her.
can't. They're sold out, but I got 2, so fuck you.
No need to boast. Fuck.
Date night.
Yep. Also, Bon Iver.
All right.
I've seen
heard
Bon
of
Iver. I'm very excited to see Bon Iver. You know, Justin Vernon, Sean Carey, and
Bon Iver.
all these great people. It's Bon Iver. It means good winter, actually. Did you know that?
No.
People
No.
at home, did you know it meant
I've
good
heard of
winter?
Bon
No.
Iver very
Oh, there you go.
recently, and I don't know why. No, it wasn't you.
Maybe. Oh, okay.
Wow. Shooting them down like that.
I'm also looking
Connect
forward to Guilty Gear Strive. Whatever
Very good.
Capcom are going to announce for their next fighting game.
Cool.
Because
Comcast.
apparently they're showing what is it? They're going to show an unreleased game that is a fighting game somewhere.
Is that the
I can't remember.
The Game Awards and
It
shit?
might be the Game Awards, where
Okay.
it's like an unannounced game that they're
Okay.
going to like peddle.
Announced.
I hope it's Marvel vs. Capcom, but not Infinite. But make it good.
Make it like a
Make
hard
make a really good fucking game. And like Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
What else is coming out?
For me, Cyberpunk 2077.
That's a good one.
Like
Yeah.
I'm all for that. Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yes.
I'm all for that.
Resident Evil 3 remake.
Resident Evil 3 remake. Hell's fucking yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that shit.
I don't give a shit about Pokemon.
Animal Crossing.
I don't give a shit about that.
Sonic Hedgehog, the fucking movie.
Sonic, yeah. Sonic Burst.
We haven't. This isn't negative, man. We're trying to be positive here.
Date night.
Fucking new consoles next year.
Yeah.
New consoles.
Consoles.
Hopefully, was it Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah. Last of Us 2. Oh,
Tsushima.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
get some
that sounded cool. I
news.
never looked it up.
You.
That God's
Open world
one.
Dark Souls.
There's that God's one as well.
God's one.
You told me about it.
Oh,
The
Gods and
Greek-
Monsters
yeah,
from Ubisoft.
the
It's
Greek
like
Gods one.
they're
Oh, yeah.
basically Zelda-like,
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
which
tasty.
looks fantastic. It's all Greek mythology. I am totally there for.
But yeah, so those are the things I'm looking forward to.
For me, next year, Slipknot are doing Knotfest in the UK for the first time.
Oh
which
shit,
is-
Sabaton are playing in February.
Right.
Sorry.
Just taking
They're
that from me.
being
It's
supported
fine.
by fucking
Baby
Baby
Metal.
Metal.
All right. Well,
No one cares about Slipknot.
I do.
Their masks
I
look
do.
shit anyway.
I don't know, man.
They'd be slipping.
They're
I mean, no,
fucking
they are
big.
fucking cool.
They're cool.
Like, I've always loved their masks.
They'd be
It's
the
my
new ones
favourite
are
part.
absolutely killer as well.
Sick.
They are killers.
But yeah, like Knotfest is their festival that they put on, and they're doing it in Milton Keynes.
No way, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Fucking Milton Keynes.
So like me
Hey.
and friends are going to get tickets to it and like just
MK Dons.
get a hotel up there and just enjoy the fucking fest.
Good shit.
Should be good. I think by the looks of it, from at least the merchandise, they're doing like some fucking castle or something,
Nice.
which looks mad.
Nice.
But yeah, I think one of my things next year is just try and see more live bands. I've seen a good few throughout the year,
Mm.
but I want to see them more.
Good.
Something about live music is just it doesn't compare.
It hits right.
It hits home.
On a similar note, I want to go watch way more wrestling next year.
Really?
I think my goal is going to be maybe watching a show a month.
I feel like you do that already.
No, this year was very relaxing. I only went to go see 2 shows.
Oh, wow.
I went once with you. And I
Yeah.
went once with my cousins.
Gutted that I couldn't
I
go to
feel
that
like you've
one.
been so many times this year.
Last year, I went like 6-7 times.
That's
Did
mental.
you literally go like a week ago?
No, I didn't.
You lied to me.
Yes, I
No.
lied to you.
Motherfucker.
So,
We're going to have some words after this
Fine, we have
podcast.
some words.
Yeah.
so the thing
This might
that
not
I'm
exist
looking
after
forward
this.
to in myself,
Yeah.
because I feel like, everyone's like, have you got a New Year's resolution? And people are like, New Year's resolutions are fucking stupid. Why would you do that?
Is
And
that
you're
meant
like,
to be me?
no, that's my Birmingham accent.
That sounded more like you're from Pontypandy.
Monty Python.
Okay, anyway.
Pontypandy.
Monty Python.
No, Pontypandy.
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
No, Pontypandy is
Where's
where
that?
it's where Fireman Sam is from.
Oh, even worse,
Oh my
man.
God, sick. Pontypan. Oh,
Norman.
Is it supposed to sound a bit Welsh?
It is in Wales. It's in
Oh,
Wales.
Of course it
Yeah,
is.
well,
I'm an idiot.
Norman.
So,
Sam.
couple of things.
yeah.
I would like to, for New Year's resolutions, for me,
Yeah.
I would like to do this podcast more.
Fucking pod it.
We briefly mentioned before we kicked off the episode that we were going to have more guests on here.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'd like to have
I would
more
like
guests.
to.
I think that
Yeah,
would be
man.
quite fun.
Probably not at the beginning of the year, but hopefully
Yeah.
throughout the year we can get more guests on.
Yeah.
We might make some videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I think that's what I'd like to do, like, as part of this. Do some video stuff. We don't know exactly what yet,
Mm.
Yeah.
but doing some.
Something that's always on my list is read more, play the guitar more, and draw more,
Draw it.
which they always kind of get pushed to the back because I do 2 out of those 3 things anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do them all, but in different waves.
Bring him to the front.
I'd like to bring them more to the front, and I'd like to be, I just want to learn 3D and fix my brain.
Fix your brain.
Yeah,
And click.
That
Right.
seems like a pretty big
Right.
thing to do in a year.
I know, but
My dude, right click.
yeah, right click.
Scroll. You see the thing that pops up.
Yeah.
You go down it.
Yeah.
There's something that says bring forward.
Yes.
You click that.
Yeah,
It'll bring those forward to the front.
that's
Full
right.
front of your mind.
If my
There you go.
whole brain was Adobe Illustrator,
Be
Yeah.
easy.
that's what I'd do.
I was
Yeah.
thinking more like
Clear
Microsoft
some
Word.
laser.
Oh shit! You can do that in Illustrator. It's really useful. But yeah, I just like to, with the whole like fixed brain thing. I was like, I mentioned earlier, like there are up and downs
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
I just want to like get a lid on like where I'm at,
Not down as much.
not down as much. I just
Yeah.
want to be in control a bit more. which is
That feels like
a nice thing to strive for, I think.
Yeah.
So I want to just be a bit more present and all this sort of stuff. I want to put a lot of work into this podcast. As a declaration on here,
Wow.
I want to put more work.
Look, you heard it first. Like after the reboot,
Yeah,
George is going to start preparing.
Season 2.
The beetroot.
And also, the last thing that I want to do more next year
Let's last it.
is attend a weekly pool for fighting games.
Oh, okay. I was getting real confused.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what kind of fool talking about?
I love swimming.
I love dogging.
I want to.
What?
Yeah, no, I'd love to because I mean I fight. I
games.
You
fight
fight all the time.
I fight.
man.
I try to fight every Monday with some friends from home,
Mm.
and we've been doing it for like over a year now, which is crazy. But I'd like to do it more. I'd like to build that part of me more.
Find a community.
Because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I actually really do like fighting games a lot. And I know I fucking talk about them loads on this podcast.
Yeah.
You love
so
them.
it's obviously means something.
It's your
So-
shit.
It's my shit, boy.
I've actually been playing Mortal Kombat a lot recently.
Yeah.
The new one, yeah, I got it in like a sale, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, good.
I'm
That's the
try- I'm
one
trying
fighting
to-
game I don't play.
That's good, isn't it?
Sorry.
Oh, at least when we hit into a tournament, you can do all the other ones. I do this.
Yeah, fair.
Done.
I'll cheer you
I'll
on.
become the Sonic Fox of every other game.
Yeah, I was reading an article that Sonic Fox put out the other day, trying to choose a character that I should try and learn.
Sonic Fox is fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
dude is good.
I'll do the
Insane.
Pokemon
So-
work of it.
Yeah, boy.
All right,
Fucking EV breed. Those boys.
fair enough.
But
EV
yeah,
breed.
Like I'm so jazzed for next year.
Same.
And I think I feel good because I've ended this year on a decent mindset about like just work, everything. I just feel good. I just feel nice. Not scripted, just going from my brain.
Good.
Feel good about it. Sully's lifting his arms up.
Sully's doing the YMCA, but stuck on A.
elevating yourself to that next level.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Fucking elevation.
Elevation.
Oh, my arms.
We can find a cheerleading club for you if you want.
I mean-
Mate, chilling would be cool.
Go to the gym and shit.
I feel like
That's
Sully
always on
next
everyone's
year
list.
should find a way to let out some of that pent up energy.
I think it's energy. It's not aggression anymore. It's just energy.
Is it because you always want to fight?
But I think it's just like
Cool. That's,
No?
I don't know
Well,
what that is.
Why not go to acting classes?
maybe. People scare me though.
Well, meet people, and then
True.
it won't scare you.
Yeah. It's
Like
a class
I,
like that
I
should
don't like
help.
paying my council tax, but I still have to.
You pay council tax?
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
rents.
because I live on my own.
You don't
No,
because
I
you
don't.
live in your parents' house.
Yeah.
Dick. You've
I
probably
don't
got
either.
loads of money, and I hate you for it.
Ladies.
That's the fun, right?
But yeah.
And I guess this is the fun ending for this year.
Fucking
Well, have you guys got any
jeez.
resolutions? Sorry that I kind of took.
Not really,
it's
no.
Just
Oh,
I
okay.
think
My resolution is just to be a bit more outgoing. It's not really a resolution. There's no goal to hit. There's no
yeah.
Yeah,
just kind of continue trying to put myself out there a little bit more.
that's a good shout.
Mm,
And I suppose the more you do it, the more natural it becomes.
Yeah. Hopefully at one point I can stop trying.
and just do.
Yeah.
Mine's just the standard stuff. Like I started it this year. It's losing weight.
Yeah,
Just
it's always.
continuing that.
yeah.
It's actually my one big one is this. It's getting this as big as possible.
Yeah. Put some energy in.
You guys know all the ideas I have for this, and to really get. I was like, and then I was like, end of this year, I was like, I'm gonna put it off until next year.
Yeah.
Fresh, fucking push it.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2 of
reboot.
life.
Yep.
essentially.
We could do a rebrand.
No, fucking rebrand.
Yeah. Rebrand
It was
season 2.
ISIS before, and now it's
What
now
the
Stay.
fuck? Oh my
fucking
god!
God.
No, it's the other way around.
Oh, was it Levitate and then ISIS?
Oh god!
Al
They're
Qaeda.
always
Usually it's
rebranding.
me.
It was, it was Al Qaeda and then ISIS, and now it's a SlapDuck podcast.
They're different
Yeah.
things.
How do you feel about that?
They're all different
Fucking A,
things.
they're people who
three
know us.
different
No.
things. They're all different.
No, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
No, we don't. I really hope nothing bad happens between now and the end of the year.
Fuck.
In it.
You have to
Fuck's
cut.
sake.
You have to beat. Don't even
Was
cut
it-
it. Just
I just have
beep
to
it.
beat. It's
Just
been a
do all the
long beat.
beeps. Because we've spoken. We've brought up so many times.
This has been the SlapDuck
Crumbs.
podcast. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next year.
Have a happy
man.
new year. Fucking stay safe.
Yeah, boys.
Enjoy your New Year's,
And
because I know
girls.
I will.
Watch those fireworks or fucking
Fuck that.
fuck or some shit.
But not.
Bye.
Season 2.
Are we kicking
Season
off this
2,
then?
man.
Season 2. No
Season
more
2.
George.
Nah,
Wow.
Just Georgia.
No.
No more Sully.
We'll be a four. We'll
Well,
be
you
a
start transitioning.
Oh my god.
We need to stop this.
Yeah.
Bye.